Most welcome to Really Easy Transformation of Sentences or Conversion. Today, conversion of a simple sentence into complex sentence or vice versa. You already know that what is a complex sentence and what is simple. If not, I suggest you to take a look at our previous video about this matter. I was glad to know of his success. I was glad to know of his success. You know, friend, it is a simple form. Complex form is I was glad to know that he had succeeded. I was glad to know that he had succeeded. Friend, with the examples, the first point you have to bear in mind while converting a simple sentence into a complex sentence or vice versa, it is to do it without bringing any change in overall meaning of the sentence. My dear little friend, those who are studying from class 1 to 12, send us your problem, your question, your doubts of any topic, any subject except commerce. We will try our best to discuss those in our upcoming videos. Friend, by definition, the words simple and complex are antonyms. Complex is complicated. Simple is not complicated. Literally exact opposite. So friend, a simple sentence can be converted to a complex sentence by expanding a word or phrase into a subordinate clause. This clause may be a noun, adjective, or adverb clause. My dear little friend, during the explanation, I have used certain terms which you may not know about. We will now talk about those terms. Friend, before we begin, if you get any value from this video, consider liking it and please subscribe to the channel to show your support. Now examine the groups of words in front of you. I expect to get a prize. I expect to get a prize. Expect what? Second sentence is I expect that I shall get a prize. I expect that I shall get a prize. Expect what? The first group of words, to get a prize, does not contain a subject and a predicate of its own. It is therefore a phrase. Okay, friends? This phrase is object of the verb expect and hence does the work of a noun. It is therefore a noun phrase. The second group of words, that I shall get a prize, contains a subject and a predicate of its own. It is therefore a clause. This clause is the object of the verb expect and so does the work of a noun. We therefore call it a noun clause. Now examine the sentence that you have come pleases me. Here the clause that you have come is the subject of the verb pleases. If therefore does the work of a noun and is what we call a noun clause. Definition is a noun clause is a group of words which contain a subject and a predicate of its own and does the work of a noun. For example, I often wonder how you are getting on. Next example, I fear that I shall fail. Okay, friend. Now, adjective clause. An adjective clause in a complex sentence is a subordinate clause. which does the work of an adjective and so qualifies some noun or pronoun in the main clause. Okay, an adjective clause is introduced by a relative pronoun or by a relative adverb, such as he is the man whom we all respect. The time when the boat leaves is not yet fixed. The time when the boat leaves is not yet fixed. Okay. Sometimes, however, a relative pronoun introduces a coordinate clause. For example, I met Ram, who gave me your message. Here we are using the relative pronoun who to introduce a coordinate clause. It might appear at first sight that the clause who gave me your message is an adjective clause and therefore subordinate. It will be seen that this is not the case. However, for it in no way identifies or describes Ram. In the sentence, he is the boy who broke the window. The clause who broke the window clearly identifies and describes the boy and is therefore an adjective clause. Okay, friend? An adverb clause is a subordinate clause which does the work of an adverb. It may therefore modify some verb, adjective, or adverb in the main clause. For example, he ran so quickly that he soon overtook me. Next example, you were taller than I thought. Okay. Adverb clauses are of many kinds and may be classified as adverb clauses of time, place, purpose, causes, condition, result, comparison. My dear little friend, now conversion. Oh friend, I have an art channel all about art. If you are interested about types of music, types of drawing style, portrait, cave painting, watercolor, please visit my channel. Link which is provided in the description and stay with me. Now, conversion of simple sentence to complex sentence by expanding a word or a phrase into a noun clause. I prayed for his recovery. Simple form. I prayed for his recovery. Complex form. I prayed that he might recover. I prayed that he might recover. They admitted their guilt. Complex form. They admitted that they were guilty. Now conversion of simple sentence to complex sentence by expanding a word or a phrase into an adjective clause. Okay, simple form is he is a meritorious boy. He is a meritorious boy. Complex form is he is a boy who has his merit. He is a boy who has his merit. Simple form is I lost this pen yesterday. Complex form, this is the pen which I lost yesterday. And then by expanding a word or a phrase into an adverb clause. being rich, he cannot understand the suffering of the poor. Complex form is, as he is rich, he cannot understand the suffering of the poor. Simple form is, he is too weak to move out of doors. Complex form, he is so weak that he cannot move out of doors. Okay. Friends, if you get any value from this video, consider liking it and please subscribe to the channel. Okay, friend? Now, conversion of our complex sentence to a simple form. Okay? Converting a noun clause into a word or a phrase. I know where he was born. Complex form. I know where he was born. Simple form. I know his birthplace. I know his birthplace. Clear? Complex form. I do not know how long he will stay here. I do not know how long he will stay here. Simple form. The duration of his stay. The duration of his stay here is not known to me. Okay. Now converting an adjective clause into a word or a phrase. Complex form. Give me some water that I may drink. Give me some water that I may drink. Simple form. Give me some water to drink. Give me some water to drink. Next example. Only those boys who work hard, comma, will succeed. Simple form. Only hard-working boys will succeed. Only hard-working boys will succeed. Okay. Converting an adverb clause into a phrase or a word. Friend, complex form is, the world must be made safe. The world must be made safe that the children may prosper. Simple form. The world must be made safe for the children to prosper. Okay. They cried as loudly as they could. Complex form. They cried as loudly as they could. Simple form. They cried at the top of their voice. They cried at the top of their voice. Clear, friend? See you in the next video with the conversion of compound to complex and complex to compound. Today, bye-bye.